So you're here today with Islam against extremism. Do you want to tell me a little bit more about that and like how you got involved?
Okay, basically this is Islam. We have many dawah stores. We call this dawah store. Okay. So this specific one, which called CCDawah, this stores called CCDawah, started by brothers from Birmingham. Okay. So the main base is in Birmingham. So we started it, I believe, more than 7 years ago, if I don't remember exactly. So I got involved with them because we had our own dawah store in Shepherd Bush. Okay. So we got involved with them maybe in the last 4 years. But even before that, we used to do the same thing. We used to go out there, warning against extremism, explain the correct meaning of Islam and the true meaning of Islam. So that's how we started in general.
And that's how you ended up in South London with City Centre Dawah.
So,
right?
CCDawah.
Dawah.
Yeah, CCDawah.
Dawah.
So yes, we have one in Birmingham, one in Manchester, one in Bradford. We have even one in America, other countries as well. I believe in Australia too. So yes, that's how. So we are all together, working together. Okay.
And the main aim is to try and quell misconceptions about Islam and what people maybe misunderstand about the religion.
Yes. Yes.
So that's the main objective.
No, our main, of course, one of the main objective. But the other main one too, that we are here calling people to, of course, to worship God, to single out God in worship, and to follow the teaching of the Creator according to His will and His wisdom. You know, so that's a main thing that we are here for. Likewise, we are here to explain and refute the misconception against Islam, especially concerning the issue of terrorism.
Okay. What do you think are the main misconceptions that non-Muslims have about Islam?
Some of them believe, not all of them, some of them think that Islam does encourage people to go around and kill innocent people in the name of Islam, especially when they use the term jihad. Many non-Muslims do not understand the meaning of jihad, the true meaning of jihad. Jihad does not mean to go around carrying a knife, stabbing people on the streets. That is not jihad. That is a terrorism. That is not jihad striving in the path of Allah. Rather, carrying a knife and going around stabbing people in the streets in Streatham or anywhere in the world, that calls jihad in the path of Satan. So those who are doing that, they're not following the teaching of Allah, they are following the teaching of Satan. Yes.
So you're set up on Streatham High Road where there was an attack down the road on Sunday.
That's correct.
And today, just an hour ago, there was a vigil across the road with Sadiq Khan, the local MP, Bel Rivero Addy, and representatives from the council, as well as representatives from Christian faith, Jewish faith, and Muslims.
Okay.
So how important are interfaith links at a time like this, do you think?
You know, me personally, it's something which is good for everyone to make themselves to warn against extremism, regardless what type of extremism. So if you see people warning against extremism, or especially the main people, to be more specific, people authority, not any person. I'm talking about people of authority. So to see a Muslim imam or a scholar come in and clarifying that terrorism has nothing to do with Islam. Likewise, a Jewish rabbi clarifying that too, or a Christian priest clarifying that. That's something which is good, I believe, especially I'm talking about the main people who are in charge or people of authority. Okay. So something is good to see people doing that.
Yeah. So at this stall, your leaflets and books are free to sort of help people learn more. Which are the most popular ones? What are the ones that sort of you give out the most?
The most popular one is about the questions about Islam, 7 questions about Islam. Likewise, the one about warning against ISIS, like this one here. Let me just show it here. ISIS, jihad in the path of Satan. And likewise, this one here, violent extremist terrorism, ISIS, Al-Qaeda in Iraq and Syria. Likewise, about the Prophet Mohammed. Many people are interested in learning about the Prophet Mohammed. Peace be upon him. You know,
Okay. So what can non-Muslims do to support Muslims after an incident like last week?
In what way supporting the Muslims?
Like, in what can other people do to try and help? Because some Muslims get attacked or attacked or targeted because people think Muslims, every Muslim is responsible.
Yeah, I mean,
is responsible for something like that. I'm talking about from whereas you're not.
Yeah.
Really, is there something that other people can do?
Of course, people have to learn
and sort of support the Muslim community.
Without,
like this.
Yes, that's a very good point. That everyone has to step up and make it clear that not all the Muslims believes and behave like this mentally disturbed individual. So to see non-Muslims defending the Muslims, which is a minority, also clarifying, and I believe, to be honest, I believe the best way to defend the Muslims is to spread the correct teaching about Islam. So I believe that even the non-Muslims has to ask the Muslims, you know, ask them, what do you think about this? You know, and they're gonna hear the answer which, or they will receive a response which remove many doubts some non-Muslims have about Muslims. You know, about, for example, believing that all the Muslims believe it's okay to be walking the streets and carrying a knife and stabbing people for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with Islam, yes.
Yeah,
of course. So, without any doubt. As for from the authority point of view, of course, I believe that is not my. Of course, the police should get involved as well and make sure spreading awareness.
Yeah.
That's one of the ways to have the Muslims spreading awareness and clarify, and it's upon likewise the media to make it clear, because even this term, to be honest, Islamic terrorism, that doesn't go together.
No. You
know, Islam is free from terrorism, because when we see many times when a Christian guy or an atheist or far right, they will never try to attribute his religion to his acts, you know. But when it comes to Muslim terrorist, no, you know, he's a terrorist, full stop. You know, Islam clearly wants and gets going around killing people or killing innocent people. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your support in trying to get trying to deal with misconceptions out there.
Thank you.
I think it's an important thing at a time like this to try and make sure.
Thank you very much also for you coming and ask us questions, because that's the best way. That's what we're here for. We are here telling people, come ask questions. Come, if you have any questions.
Here,
that's it.
You're on the main road.
So if you have any doubt about Islam, come and ask. That's why we're here. We are here to clarify the truth about Islam. And as I have mentioned earlier on, that of course one of the main reasons we are here to call people to worship God alone and to follow the teaching of the prophets and the messengers. Like we believe in all the prophets and messengers: Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Noah, Jacob. The last of them is the Prophet Mohammed. Likewise, to remove and clarify the doubts about Islam, especially that Islam encourages people to do acts of terrorism, by meaning killing innocent people. That has nothing to do with Islam. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
You keep asking me.
Okay, ask me.
Who are you? What do you believe?
Are
you a Christian?
No. I was brought up Christian, but I never really got massively involved, and now I don't have any religion. I wouldn't consider myself atheist.
You believe in God?
There's something up there.
Yes.
So there's something up there somewhere.
So basically, you are agnostic. Because there's two agnostic. There's agnostic who's not sure, but there's agnostic who believe there is something out there, as they say, but they don't follow religion.
No, I don't follow religion.
But what I would say to you, if, without any doubt, when you reflect upon the creation of this tremendous and beautiful universe, you will come to a conclusion, must have a creator.
Yeah.
Like for example, you are holding an iPhone, yes?
Yeah.
Now when you look at the iPhone, you never seen the one who made the iPhone. But because you look, you have a recorder, you have a camera, you have a menu. Just by analyzing the iPhone, you come to a conclusion, this iPhone must have a maker.
Yeah.
And this maker must have a knowledge.
Yes.
Because you can see the effect of knowledge within the phone. Yeah. Likewise, must have ability, because you can see the effect of the ability. Because if you don't have the ability to make a phone, you will never be able to make a phone.
No.
Okay. Likewise, if you don't have the will, you will never make a phone. So you have to possess this attribute, knowledge, will, and ability. Likewise, wisdom.
Yeah.
So this is just a small phone. What about this tremendous universe?
The world.
What is wonderful universe? So that's why in the Quran, God always teach us to use our intellect to reflect upon the creations of the heavens and the earth, even on ourselves.
Yeah.
I always mention this. What's your name? Sorry again.
I'm Samuel.
Samuel, yeah? Samuel, I always mention this, Samuel. You have eyebrows above your eyes. Why? Because the sweat contains the salt.
Yes.
If the sweat keeps go to your eye, will blind it,
Yeah.
or will damage it. Okay. Likewise, you have a teeth in your mouth, not in your eye. You have a nose next to your mouth before you eat to smell food. So that indicates the one who made you must be wise, must be powerful. Okay. So if this is the case,
I don't think you've met my parents.
why? Why?
They're neither wise nor powerful.
Say it again.
I said I don't think you've met my parents.
I'm not talking about your parents, I'm about the creator.
Yeah.
The creator is wise. You
My
understand?
parents are technically co-creators in their own way.
No,
They're
no.
not wise or powerful.
No. Your parents, they're not the one who created you. Your parents are a means.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah. No, I get it.
For example, to make it clear to you, if it was up to your parents to give you a life,
Yeah.
then when you die, how come they cry? Why they don't give you a life back again? Because it was not up to them. They were just a means. For example, me going now, putting the key in the car and turn it on,
Yeah.
I'm not the one who, I'm just a means to turn the key is a means to turn the car on. You understand?
Yeah.
But the one who made the car is someone else. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. So the creator, the way create us in a perfect manner, meaning that everything is connected.
Yeah.
You never heard someone who was born and his teeth in his ears. No, you teeth in your mouth. Your nose next to your mouth. You understand? So my point will be that if this is the case, therefore the most wise creator will not create the creation without any purpose. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yes. For example, any part of your body has a purpose. What about you as a whole? What is your purpose? What are you here for? Okay, the question that you should ask yourself, what I'm here for, why do I have to die? And when I die, what will happen to me?
Yeah.
This is a question that we should ask ourselves. We are too busy in the society and everywhere.
Yeah.
Too busy, we have to pay bills, we have to do this, we have to do that. No problem.
Yeah.
Take part of in this life, participate in this life. But the point you have to understand, Samuel, that you and I, we know there is nothing guaranteed in this life except death. Sooner or later, how many people won't sleep, they never wake up?
Yeah.
So you should ask yourself, okay, why am I here? Now I will tell you, Samuel, if we establish that the creator create this creation for a purpose, there's a wisdom behind it, therefore logically speaking, the one who knows our purpose is the one who made us.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
Likewise, the one who knows the purpose of this camera
Yeah.
is the one who made it, same thing.
Yeah.
And the best example belongs to the creator, okay? Now, do you know about Moses, Jesus, Abraham, Noah,
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I will say to you, Samuel, yeah? I'm saying logically, if I establish to you that Prophet Mohammed, okay, is the messenger of the creator, logic dictates we should believe what he came with, because the most wise, the most high, the creator will not choose a liar to convey his message. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Prophet Muhammad lived in the middle of the desert, in the Arab Peninsula, okay? In Mecca, more specific. And now, in order for you to know who is a true prophet and a false prophet, there is a criteria. Let me ask you, who knows the future in detail? No one except the creator, because a logical argument.
Yeah.
No one knows about the iPhone in detail except the one who made it.
Yeah.
This is just a small example. Let alone, I'm talking about this
Yeah.
human being, which has imperfection.
Yeah.
What about the one who's perfect? Okay? So now, when the creator sent the prophets and messengers, he did not just send them by saying to them, go say I'm a prophet of God, full stop.
Yeah.
He gave them something to differentiate them from the rest of the people. In order for you and I to come to conclusion, this man must be true prophet, this person is a liar. So Prophet Muhammad, one of the signs of his prophethood, he prophesied about the future. For example, Samuel, he said there will come a time when you see the barefoot Arab man competing in building tall buildings. You have to pay attention to that, Samuel, yeah? When the Prophet Muhammad mentioned that was 1,400 years ago. And back in those days, the Arabs, especially in the Arab Peninsula, were not known to build tall buildings. Let me ask you, Where is the tallest building in the world?
Dubai.
That?
Dubai?
Dubai. You're right. So the question you should ask yourself, step back and think, hold a minute, how man that lived 1,400 years ago, prophesizing about something precisely, specifically in detail, and we can observe it.
Yeah.
Another one, Prophet Muhammad said, he said, there will be a time, a person will make up a lie. By the morning, in the morning, by the evening, will reach far east, far west. This is another powerful prophecy, yeah? Now, back in during the life of the Prophet Muhammad, in order for you to travel from London to Cardiff would take you 2 days. Let alone your lie will reach far east, far west. Now, make up a lie, put it in WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and just press send.
It's on the other side of the world in seconds.
So my point, Samuel, this is a deep one, you know.
Yeah.
Step back and think about it. Look, this man, how do you know that? Not randomly, specifically, detailed, precise. Likewise, I'll give you another one. He came with a book that has a guidance for mankind. You know, how to worship your creator, how to take care of your parents. And I always give this example. Look what the creator has given us, okay? If I give you £2 million, Samuel, as a gift, I said, Samuel, I've been having a nice discussion with you, respectful discussion, I'm loving it, I'm a trillionaire, this £2 million as a gift. What would you say to me? Thank you.
Yeah.
£2 million is a big money, understand? If you're gonna buy a nice house, you will remember my name, Shamsi.
Yeah.
But always Shamsi, okay?
Yeah.
Listen to this. I will give you £2 million on the condition, give me your 2 eyes. No go.
It's much tougher challenge.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because why? Your eyes is more valuable than £2 million. Understand?
Yeah.
Your eyes is more valuable than anything. You see, these are blessings. You see, you know, it's a blessing to see your family, to see your friends, to be able to walk by yourself. You don't have to trust no one. Understand?
Yeah.
You don't have to rely on no one. Now, alaikum salam. How are you doing, akhi? Now, now you should ask yourself, why do I not thank the one who gave me 2 eyes for free? See, look, you see, I give you £2 million. You see, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it's illogical.
Yeah.
And now, likewise, the love that we have is so dear to us.
Yeah.
If someone come try to kill us, we would do anything to save ourselves.
Yeah.
So why we are not grateful to the one who gave us a life for free?
Yeah.
So that is the first part of Islamic testimony. The second part, I will tell you, if you wanna buy a gift for someone that you love,
Yeah.
would you buy a gift that you love or what they love?
Yeah.
What they love.
They love.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why if you want to be grateful to the Creator and worship the Creator, you should worship Him and be grateful to Him the way He loves, not the way we love. Why? The way He loves is objective. The way we love is subjective.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're calling here. You understand? That's what I mean Islam. Islam doesn't mean you have to become an Arab, Pakistani. Islam means submission to the Creator.
Yeah.
Meaning that I submit and I believe wholeheartedly and I profess it with my tongue that I should worship and be grateful to my Creator according to His last prophet Mohammed. You see, that's what I'm here for, inviting people to become Muslim. If it makes sense to you, is it clear to you? My question will be to you, Samuel, what is stopping you to become a Muslim and to accept this Islam and to be grateful to your Creator? What is stopping you? What is your excuse? Imagine you die today, may Allah forbid. Because remember, no one's safe from death.
Yeah.
Earlier on we're talking about who?
Yeah.
That crazy, disturbed person who came to Sham Hill and killing people with knife. Those people that were walking in Sham Hill during that day, they never expected someone was gonna come. You see, that's my point. Death is ready for us, but we're not ready for death. So if you die and meet your Creator, what will be your excuse after the message has been clarified to you? You see? There's nothing, to be honest. That's why I'm inviting you to Islam, to accept the truth. Islam, submission to your Creator, and then step by step. You understand? Look, we never knew we were gonna meet each other.
Yeah.
And look what happened. You came to us. You want to talk about terrorism, which is a beautiful thing to do, and especially helping us for our message to reach other people. Thank you for that. But likewise, God decreed for you to hear the message, the message of God.
Yeah.
We as a Muslims, we believe in Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Jacob, Isaac. We believe if I was alive at the time of Jesus, the only way to get to God by following Jesus' teaching. Because at that time, Jesus was the messenger of God. Before Jesus was Moses, okay? Now the last prophet is Muhammad. Look, the clear-cut proofs. That's why in Islam we believe if someone lived in the middle of desert and he died, okay?
Yeah.
And the message of Islam never reached him, on the day of resurrection, God will test him. But if someone Islam reached him, the message, and was clear to him, then he turned away from it, don't blame no one except himself. Because the Creator is the most just. The Creator said in Arabic, which is the verses, أَفَنَجْعَلُ الْمُسْلِمِينَ كَالْمُجْرِمِينَ مَا لَكُمْ كَيْفَ تَحْكُمُونَ. Are we going to make equal those who believed with those who are criminals? How can you judge? Even the Quran. You know, the beauty of the Quran, there is verse in the Quran which is a prophecy. Allah mentioned the Quran that this book was revealed in the way many people will memorize it.
Yeah.
And we know the Quran, the holy book of the Muslims, it's been memorized by 100 million of Muslims, children, old man, old women, young people, word by word, letter by letter. Rather, sometimes people memorize the Quran and don't even speak Arabic language, and they memorized it. You see what I'm saying? That's one of the miracles of the Quran. So what I would say to you, when someone become Muslim, you don't have to change your name, except if your name means to worship someone beside the Creator, okay? To become Muslim, there's two testimonies you say, which is, I bear witness, there is no one worthy of worship except Allah, God of everything. And I bear witness that Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, which means I accept wholeheartedly, with my mouth I profess it, with my actions, that I should be grateful and worship my Creator according to His will, according to His last prophet, Muhammad. That's the two testimony. Then step by step you start learning the pillars of Islam. For example, prayer. For example, giving charity. When you look to the obligations of Islam, all of them are good for you physically and spiritually. Understand, bro?
Yeah.
So this is your chance, but it's up to you. I don't want to make you. It's up to you. God give you free will for you to choose to accept the truth and to be connected to your Creator, or to turn away from it. But if you turn away from it, don't blame no one except yourself. If you accept the truth, then the Creator has a place which He prepared for His believers, better than this life and what is in it. So my question, you ready to become Muslim? If it makes sense to you, is it clear to you?
I don't think anything's clear to me at this point.
Say again?
I don't think anything's clear to me at this point.
You think so? I'll explain to you.
Yeah.
Like what is not clear?
I understand your reasoning, but there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it.
Okay, go on. What do you mean by that exactly?
I could be here all day explaining lots of different reasons.
Now, what is the main reasons that are stopping you to accept your Creator and to be grateful to Him?
I don't know.
You see, you have no excuse. This is just from Satan. I'm telling you, just a whisper of Satan. Because the knowledge that God the Creator gave the Prophet Muhammad, one of the ancient knowledge, he said when the person was to become a Muslim, the Satan will come to him, try to stop him from returning back to his God, to his Creator. You see, that's I'm telling you, give me excuses, but you have no excuses. So that's just between me and you, we are human beings. What about before the Creator? That's why the biggest crime against God is to turn away from it, turn away from Him. Because many people say, you know, I'm good to my parents, I'm good to the people. That's something which is good, but there's priority. For example, if I'm good to my neighbors, but I'm not good to my parents, that's not something which is good. To be good to your neighbors is still good, okay?
Yeah.
But you have to take care of your parents before. What about the Creator, the one who gave you life and everything?
Yeah. It's an interesting question.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. That's what I was asking you. Does it make sense to you? Is it clear to you? If this is the case, then accept the truth, you know? But it's up to you. Everything's up to you. That's why God gives you free will for you to choose or to turn away from it. But don't blame no one. If you turn away from it and you die upon that, accept yourself. You see what I'm saying, Samuel?
Yeah, I understand.
My family revert, they accepted Islam a long time ago, you know?
Yeah.
If you want to read more, then I will give you a leaflet here, especially this one. This one, especially this one, Prophet Muhammad one, and the 7 questions about Islam. These two, they're very good.
I got given a couple of leaflets earlier, but I can't remember which ones they were. So that's cool.
This one, yeah, here, take this book. It will be good for you as a journalist. This one.
All right.
It's very good. Speaks about ISIS in detail.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it inside the leaflet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's for you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
No problem.
All right.
Thanks for
Take care.
talking.
Thanks.
Can I leave my details here so that I know what you're doing with the video?
Okay. Yeah.
You put it up
So-
online.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So if I,
You want the detail for the channel? Yeah.
well, I'll give you, if I write down my name and
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
then I'll write down yours and then I can.
All right. No problem.
Then you can just
Yeah,
send
yeah,
me
Yeah.
How's the journey? Quick.
a link to whatever you put up, just so that I know what's there.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. No problem at all.
What time the break?
To get in the mosque, that's how you do it. Just press you just do like the
There you go.
So our one is D.
Yep.
D. U. S. D. A. W.
I didn't feel it.
A. H.
You didn't feel it, you want me to?
Yeah. That's the channel's name.
That's the YouTube channel.
Yeah. YouTube channel. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Samuel.
Okay, and what's your name?
Shamsi.
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 Yeah.
Like that.
That's it.
What's his surname?
BEN.
D-E-M.
BB.
B-E-M.
N.
N.
SFI.
Shamsi.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And what's your role?
Huh?
Do you have like a job title?
Yeah, I'm an Islamic teacher.
Islamic teacher?
Yeah, I'm an Islamic teacher. Yeah.
For anywhere in particular or just Islamic teacher?
I'm just Islamic teacher.
Just a teacher?
Yeah.
'Cause,
Okay.
yeah, no, just that way.
No problem at all.
When I write that up,
Okay.
make sure that looks.
Oh yeah, you want to put the detail? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I want to
mean,
make sure I get that detail right.
okay, no problem. Yeah,
Because,
Islamic teacher. Yeah.
Sometimes.
So I teach everywhere, to be honest, in the many
Yeah,
mosques.
no,
Yeah.
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
definitely felt like a teacher at some point during. but yeah, it's interesting. Like, going to be thinking about that in conversation for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I
But,
mean,
that's really good thing.
think about it, some of you, think about it, think about God, why we're here, why we have to die. So I'm saying, me personally, I believe you're ready to become a Muslim. And it made sense to you and it was clear to you. But you will start looking for excuses to reject it. Not you,
Yeah.
the Satan comes to you, no one is safe from the
not
Satan.
even necessarily Satan. Just like I don't know what to believe. I don't know if it's one person or a group of people or if,
No, but the
if
creator.
it's like a computer game.
There's one. There must be one creator. It must be one creator.
Not necessarily.
It is.
There are always people that sort of put.
No, the facts.
There are always things that are made by groups of people that collaborate together and come together and work together to create something. So there must be.
No.
So there could be 3 or 4 people.
No. What I'm saying, the people coming together.
Yeah.
Like now, when the people come together to make something,
Yeah.
okay, not all the time they're gonna make it. They're gonna have share.
Yeah.
He made this, he made that. Understand? But when you look to the creator, how he made this universe, you can see there's only one creator. Because if there's other creators, because we talk about creators, we're not talking about human beings. The creator, from his nature, to be perfect,
Yeah.
okay, to be the unique one, okay. So the fact that this universe is in order, they indicate there's only one creator. Because if there's 3 creator, every creator wants to control part of his creation.
Yeah.
If there's 3 kings in the country, every king wants to take his part. You see? But the fact that you see order, there's only one queen here. Likewise, within the universe, that indicates there's one creator.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Samuel, take care.
All right,
Look
no
after yourself.
problem. All right,
It was
yeah,
my
thank
pleasure
you.
to meet you.
Yeah, it
Take
was
care.
nice to meet you
All right,
too.
take care, yes?
Good luck.
All right, thank you very much.
you.
Take care.